So here's the thing. NASA isn't a space agency. NASA is the World Intelligence Agency. Everyone reports to them. FBI, CIA, KGB, CCP. Well, why would they lie about the shape of the Earth? What difference does it make? NASA was created right after Project High Jump when Admiral Byrd flew out in Antarctica. On the other side of the South Pole, he found land bigger than the United States, filled with resources. Look at that. From Middle America, he would be in where South Africa is or where Australia is. Sure. And another continent the size of the United States that no one has ever seen or set foot upon? What does that mean? What if he went from Middle America over what they call Antarctica and then found another continent out here?
And that would destroy our whole worldview of reality.
Now, what if there's other civilizations here? What if these are where the controllers of the world live? Okay? What if...
I'm getting chills right now.
Because the reality, your soul is going, yes, listen, right? Get rid of your programmed mind. People don't realize, well, Russia would have ratted us out and this and that. They're all in it together. Everything that you know is a lie. The United Nations map, Flat Earth map. International Maritime Organization, Flat Earth map. World Meteorological Organization, Flat Earth map. International Civil Aviation Organization. These are the things that control the world. Why do they all have Flat Earth maps?
Well, I don't know. Artistically, maybe they couldn't.
Artistically? Is that your explanation? Now, let me ask you a question. If this is where we live, would you call this the outer space?
Sure.
What is it? More land? Extra territory? Extra terra?
Extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrials from where?
Outer space.
Bingo. So why does it matter? Then when you understand that we're actually at the center of creation, this place was built for us, and we have natural law which says that nobody can take our free will away. Once you understand that nobody has control over you, you take your power back. You stop feeding this beast system that we're in. Globers think they know everything, but they don't know anything. And it's only for those that are willing to look and understand and see why it matters that get it. You know, once you get it, you can't unget it. Southern flights prove that the Earth is not a ball. This is the World Cup soccer.
Oh.
Okay? They were in Doha. They wanted to go back to Buenos Aires. They went to Rome to refuel, and then they went back there. Why didn't they just go here? Because if they did, there's no place to refuel out here. On a flat Earth, Doha, Rome, Buenos Aires. Taiwan to Los Angeles. They had an emergency right about here. Well, where would you land? Well, you could go to Hawaii. I might as well go to Los Angeles. Instead, they went all the way to Alaska. Okay?
Flat Earth.
Right? Flat Earth. Taiwan, Alaska, Los Angeles. Okay. So here's an emergency. They were going from New York to Hawaii, right about here, and they said we have to land. So they went to Seattle, which is like 1,000 miles out of the way. They got there in record time. New York, Seattle, Hawaii. Or a SpaceX or anything. There's edit. There's like 5 edits before it clears the launch pad. And then they're literally showing you CGI within 30 seconds. But this is the Go Fast rocket. It was the amateur rocket that went up 72 miles with an uninterrupted feed. Now it's spinning around really fast. And all of a sudden it went kerplunk. It went in to hit something. All of its momentum stopped. All of its spinning stopped. It went into something like plasma. Okay. And we're like, well, what the heck is going on with this thing? Right. This is hard to find, but all of this stuff is on my website. Right. But more interesting, when it showed, the horizon looks pretty flat, but this isn't more interesting. The moon. We saw the moon. So why is that more interesting? Okay, because it was like 11 o'clock in the morning. It went off in Arizona. The sun's right over here. This time zone is 12. This is 11. This is 10. Okay, right? So the sun was there, and the moon was over Australia. Okay, so this is the Earth. That rocket was a fraction of a millimeter above the Earth, and the moon was below the Earth. Okay? So how could we possibly see the moon? It's impossible. That there alone should tell you, okay, they're lying to us about what the Earth is.
You do not live on a spinning ball covered in water. Centrifugal force is the opposite to what you think. Water doesn't stick to spinning objects, especially one that curves in every direction. It doesn't matter how you spin water, the centrifugal force will push it away. I mean, it's basic science. How do you think a washing machine removes the water from your clothes? You're supposed to be on a ball spinning 1,000 miles per hour, orbiting the sun at 66,000 miles per hour while shooting through the galaxy at 500,000 miles per hour. That's also moving at 1.2 million miles per hour. Yet none of those speeds match anything we experience in reality. In fact, it's completely insane to suggest such a notion. Bodies of water always find an equilibrium. When they're at rest, the surface is completely flat. It's time to realize the math ain't mathing and the science ain't sciencing. You can't even make it make sense. You're not a random mutated monkey man living on an accidental rocket ball, so follow and bind your mind to find out where you really live.
What up, fam? Alright, Globers, I got a question for you. At what point did you guys say the sun and the moon are not the same size? For those of you that don't know, Globers believe that the moon is actually 400 times closer than the sun, and its diameter is 400 times smaller, and that's why it looks like they're the same size. When Flat Earth says you got a light that rules the day and a light that rules the night, they're the same size. On top of that, when did you guys decide we're flying around the sun, but the moon is flying around us, when observable reality shows us, I don't know, they're doing the same thing? So here we got the sun and the moon in the past, both the same, which make perfect sense on a flat Earth because they're just orbiting above. But on the globe model, the paths should cross and tilt from each other. So you guys objectively believe the complete opposite of observable reality. We see the sun move in the sky and you guys say, it's an illusion. But when we see the moon move in the sky, yeah, of course it moves. So where's the logic in that?